Thanks.
Hello everybody. How's it going?
Hello.
It is good.
Awesome.
And
Glad to hear it. Nice to see everyone. Okay, so I should probably introduce myself a bit, shouldn't I? So my name's Vraf Wins. I'm pretty new to the world of streaming. Been streaming for about 3 months now, and pretty much all of it has consisted of strictly Tomb Raider, because face it, Tomb Raider is the best game there is. So here we are. Here we are. This is pretty early for me, so don't mind me if I'm a little out of it still, but we'll be fine. How's everybody else doing?
I can relate.
Yeah. Neha, it's nice to meet you. All you DJ, nice to meet you. And Mal, nice to meet you guys.
It's nice to meet you too. Thanks for streaming today.
Yeah, it's my absolute pleasure. Absolute pleasure. So today we are going to be doing a custom level called Tomb Raider Requiem. Can I make them a bit louder? Yes, I sure can.
Wow, I'm used to people saying I'm too loud.
Yeah. Okay, so
we seem to always have that issue with the Discord chat, right? It's
yeah.
usually,
Yeah.
How's that, guys? Is that a bit better? Should be a bit better there. Okay.
Testing.
we should be good to go, I think.
Can you hear me?
Well, it looks like the levels are pretty good. So, hello Colton, hello everybody. Lily, welcome to Renata. Sorry if I can't keep track of everything. This is not the usual thing for me. So, but DJ's rather low. I'll raise him up a bit. Okay. Neha's raised up. Technical. You can't have a stream without a little technical stuff at the beginning, can we?
It's okay. I don't think I would consider volume adjusting as like technical issues. You're fine.
Yeah. All right. Awesome.
It's
Just comes with the territory, doesn't it? Okay, so let's go ahead and jump in the game, shall we?
Yep.
Thank you for the bit, Jason. So we're starting off being thrown right in downtown Paris, and right away you're getting the Angel of Darkness vibe, so you can check that box off. Which actually, I just played through Tomb Raider Angel of Darkness for the first time. And I know, fake fan alert, I know. It was the only Tomb Raider game that eluded me all these years, but we got it done, and it was great. Okay, so here's the times. Why don't we... Should I read through this? Probably should, huh, for a little backstory. So, panic in the metro. Inhabitants of the East Paris woke up in a panic last night. Around 2:30 a.m., an accident occurred on a line of the Metropolitan during renovation work between two stations. A whole part of the tunnel would have collapsed, triggering violent quakes felt in some districts of the city. First testimonies say that there are some complex structures inside the hole. Few experts already claiming that this could be a new part of the catacombs. As some cracks appeared on several buildings, authorities have evacuated and closed the district to the public. Tomorrow morning, a team will explore the dig to find out if the area is secure enough to allow people to go back in their homes. A case to follow. Yeah, well, Lara Croft's gonna do that on her own. She doesn't follow rules, does she?
No, she does not.
So a neat feature in this level is you get your own diary. And this is actually, by the way, the first Tomb Raider level editor I've ever done. Just to throw that out there as well. So you get this diary where she kind of jots down her thoughts throughout and kind of gives you some hints here and there. So after reading this interesting article in the Times, I decided to come to Paris to have a look at this dig before the tourists invade it. However, the metro station may be guarded by policemen. So before all, I need to find a weapon, as some zealous French customs confiscated my pistols. Well, we know Lara's not afraid to waste policemen just doing their job, so that's a good sign. Alright, and we're off.
It was really hard to find a city level, like down to earth, because Agent's Christmas in Prague actually ticks all the boxes.
Yeah.
Because she did, like, you know, nominally it's Paris, but she included also Prague elements.
Right.
No, the vice versa. It's Prague, but she included Paris elements. So it's like everything together in one packet.
Yeah. Well, this one is really well done. They definitely accomplished that in getting that.
This one is probably the most down-to-earth, realistic kind of gameplay you can find right now.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely got the real challenge. I'll tell you that.
It stands in opposition, so we took it like an appetizer in this fashion.
Yeah.
Because in custom levels, very often you have this effect of transition before you get into the mystical part.
Uh-oh. Already
You
getting concussions.
you get the anchor in the real world, like it happened in the classics, in Rome, in Alexandria, in those real-life dig sites.
Yeah. And right away, I've already forgot to push this block, so that's a good start. And we broke our kneecap, too. That's good. Yeah, I can't begin to tell you how difficult this was the first time around. I had to do quite a few hours of preparation.
Well, and it's a longer, I mean, it's 6 levels, right? So we're not going to play them all anyway.
Right, we'll most likely get through this first level here and maybe showcase the very beginning of the second one. We're lucky.
If you are fast enough to fit in 1 hour, why not?
Yeah, we should be, assuming I don't crack under the pressure.
Yeah. We can also sometimes go beyond, so don't worry.
Nice. Okay. Oh, let's not do that. Alright, so we got the boxes, now we're on the rooftop. And grab our first key of the level, and I'm gonna make a save because we don't want to do that all over again. There we go. We got the key to the bar. Yo, Griff, how's it going, dude? Calypsis, nice to see all you guys. Oh, shoot. Crystal Dynamics with the Biddy Bomb. Just gonna sneak that in there. Nice. Thank you so much for that. Right, so we're here. Cafe de Petti.
And I mean, for those who don't know, right, so the author here is, I don't know if we have him with us, I'm guessing not. I have not heard from Vincent in a while. But this is a level from 2016, so it's already 5 years old.
Mm.
And it was actually the second only of this builder. The first debut was from
Yes, he evolved pretty fast.
I mean, that,
wow.
yeah, that's very impressive, right? But
yeah.
I mean, since 2016, we're waiting for a next one. So unfortunately, I fear he might be done with his level building career.
Oh wow! Well, he's damn good at it. Clearly.
There's a topic of time paradox in this level, so maybe in the sequel, Lara from the future will rescue Lara from the past, which went to the present to I shouldn't give spoilers, right? But there would be like 3 Laras in the same time if he wants to make a secret.
Oh, that sounds about right. Okay.
It's not like the movie theater, but that's probably just the wall textures.
So we got our first innocent guard just doing his job, and she jotted something in her diary.
Wrote something in her diary.
Yeah. This policeman behind the bar counter is watching the restaurant and he's armed. I must find a way to get rid of him quietly. Well, that's something she's not normally used to doing. She just goes in guns blazing, doesn't she?
This is also why this level is good for starters. You can basically begin playing custom levels with this one because it has their learning curve and it teaches you how to play.
Yeah.
First level is like a tutorial without tutorial.
Right away. Go ahead, Nia.
I didn't realize it until Tyranitar tweeted, but we're doing this Angel of Darkness inspired stream on Friday the 13th.
Yeah, we are. I totally spaced that out.
How appropriate.
Friday the 13th. So that part over there, I can't explain to you how long I tried to figure that out because it's not like a normal thing in the standard games, like dropping from a tunnel to kill an enemy. So right away they're utilizing things that I wasn't used to, and this here is brilliantly evil. And I know like level editors are like, that's just a standard thing, but for this being my first level, again, I was looking everywhere. And she has jotted more information. Let's see. She likes to talk to herself. There's fuel leaking from the pipe. So you know what that means.
Why does she have to start a new page every time she writes something in her diary?
She's just killing trees over here. Come on. Like, well, I mean, it fits her role, right? She kills everything that lives.
Wow, that's grim.
Just look at it. That's just the way it is. Alright, so we got some ammunition, and we're doused in gasoline, so we're gonna light a match now. No, I'm kidding, imagine. Okay. So now that we got gasoline, we can head over to the garage, which I think is this way, if I remember right. Yes, past the bar. I'm sorry, I can't keep up a chat, guys. There's a lot going on.
That's okay. That's why we're here.
Yeah.
To keep up the chat for you.
9 out of 9 times when I play a city level, I don't remember the order.
Oh, Griffin, thank you for giving a gift sub to Crystal Dynamics. Okay, so this jump is tricky.
I think diary pages aren't really unlimited, but there is like power of 2 limit, probably 1024 if I'm correct, or 512.
Yeah.
But level builders usually tend to overdo the diary in their projects, especially Bigfoot.
Yeah.
There are two kinds of builders: people who overdo voice lines, and people who overdo diary.
There's no in between.
And this is why we have create a classic.
So she just jotted in her diary, and she's basically saying that you gotta get this damn fuel tank inside of this engine. You do both diary and voice lines, a little mix of both, okay? Yo, Tyrant, how's it going? Okay, so we're gonna have to head back up now. Now that we got that little platform rise up.
There is a level very similar to this one called the Templar Secret, but it takes a challenge of being in a completely classic engine, in Tomb Raider 3 engine.
Oh, okay.
Same as Feather did with the Fountain of Youth, like repicturing of Fading Light, Tomb Raider 4 Gold, but
On my head.
restoring the basic, crude, however still pretty look of unmodified, unpatched, unscripted.
Yeah.
Native engine. He tends to do like that. He is like double retrifying those levels. Because normally the builders go with the patches, and the majority of them just tend to use the newest engine possible.
Yeah.
Like you have a fresh patch, then you have a wave of builders jumping on that patch, and you have like 10 or 12 levels sometimes which utilize those new tools. And there is usually 1 or 2 people who rebel against that, and you get like double retro effect.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. I love a good retro game.
And Feather is actually professing in that. Almost every level he built is like that.
Alright, so we got this, whatever this is, raised up now that we can get up here.
I haven't played this before, and I'm realizing that actually we have a lot of French builders who build various levels, right? And they all look a bit the same, right, in terms of color and texture. So must be something like that in
Must be dark out there.
This is because we have several subgroups, and there are usually different schools of level building.
Yeah.
And you can see the influences.
Yeah, very much.
Transiting through the groups.
Yeah.
Yeah, I plan to go on a nice binge.
If you play the custom levels, like if you play like 200, I think, then you can instinctively recognize, you can learn which level is from TR Online, which level is from Scribblers, which level is from the Twitch group, because
yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, there is also that.
So we made it up to this apartment, and we're spying in, of course, and we got a code 6013. So remember that.
Wow, did you find that one by yourself? I would not, I think.
See, once you know that code, really, you could just immediately skip towards the end of the level, but what fun is that? Alright, so here we go.
Some builders go extra obsessive, and only if you look at the code they raise the around the keypad, so you can only press the code after you see it.
That makes sense.
In Clara's levels, you got this. In the airport level of Calden, of Ice Age, Part 3.
When does my level drop? I'm not a level builder. I don't have the skill to be doing that yet. That requires a lot of time and patience. I'd probably be the one like sitting there for hours just like making a wall. I'm very OCD with that stuff. I would try it though. It looks fun. I definitely want to go on a nice binge of these levels after playing this one. Alright.
Yeah, we said that in the last stream, right? Try beating Ryan, who's played more than 3,000 in 5 years.
Wow. That's amazing.
And reviewed them.
Wow.
And answering Sesam, actually, yes, Forgotten Remnants also have this this overtone, because if you look at Polish levels from our forum, like if you play anything by Max or Mati, or even Forgotten Remnants, you can notice that slight dystopian fashion to our level building. There is always something like that. There is always something dark.
Yeah. All right. So we got a euro. So now we can head over and get a ticket. That's what we need to proceed. And Tyrannita, I seen your question. TRLE, no load, no meds, when? Funny you say that, because
What is that?
I actually do plan on doing that. Is I failed to mention during the introduction, I tend to do lots of different challenges for Tomb Raider. And I tend to torture myself with it, so what better way to do it than to do it with a level editor? They're not hard at all, right? Make it worse.
There's a scale.
Hey Spro, hey Prawn, Lizard Queenie. Oh, we got our first classic, Civivois. Alright, so we got our ticket.
And answering agent, I think by this time we have something we could call a Christmas school. Christmas trend, because there is always, like...
Yeah.
Even outside of Christmas levels, we just apply the same setups.
Agent is our own school. Nobody has been able to keep up yet.
Yeah, I've seen some agents levels that are pretty amazing. I definitely plan on playing quite a bit of them. Alright, let's see. What'd she say this time? The power is still on. I can't explore that tunnel for now. Getting some Tomb Raider 3 vibes, and yeah. Make a quick save.
And it's actually good to get kicked out of a school, because then you just embark on your own adventure.
Yeah.
And then the builders start to imitate you, because you are actually the inventor.
Oh, careful, Agent joined us so she can defend herself.
But sometimes it might even be determined by which tutorials you watch and in which order. It can even decide the character, maybe not the core of custom level, but the overtones and the distinctive features definitely can be determined by that.
Right away, Calypsis. Did someone mention Tomb Raider 3? Of course. Okay, so oh my goodness. You know what I forgot to do? Because I got lost in the game. This might be bad. I might need to reload. But we can see if I can manage to get through. Oh my god, I forgot to go get the damn gun. Yeah, so there's no way in hell I'm gonna get by that. Thank goodness I didn't save afterwards. Can you imagine? Okay, so we're not going to the train station just yet. I gotta get back to that damn garage. Getting ahead of myself.
I popped in because Shabab's not in chat, and I wondered if we might want someone to read the story of the levels, since it's become a bit of a tradition.
Oh.
Basically, something is underground, and
No, he did. No, the story is what Rap read to us at the beginning. It's a straight copy. So he actually.
Oh, is it a straight copy? Oh, cool.
Oh,
it's been
okay.
done already then.
There we go. Nailed
finally
it.
someone, yes. Because sometimes the story described on the level info page, the actual page you download the level from, is completely different.
Oh, okay.
So do you want me to read it, or is it going to be the same as what we heard earlier?
Yes, it is the same.
It's
I
the
said
same.
that
Cool.
in other cases it might not be, so yeah. You have one thing in the README, downloaded with the game, another thing on the level info page, another thing in the game. Sometimes.
Right. Okay, so now we're doing what we're supposed to do. We're pushing dumpsters because she's Lara and she can do that.
Voiceovers might be a solution to everything, but they aren't because players can even play without speakers. So you can never know.
Right.
So if we want to be completely foolproof, we usually use voiceovers together with subtitles.
Makes sense.
Lara's breaking and entering again.
Yeah.
She loves to do this.
At this point, it's just standard procedure.
You know, in some level I'm gonna have someone sitting in the room and yelling at her as she enters, because that's just gonna be so funny.
Oh man. Okay.
Which level was it? I just had DJ's voice yelling at me in some level about breaking an office. Which one was that? I've already forgotten.
Oh, that was probably Vacation of the Tomb Raider. That would be my funny.
Yeah.
Alright, so now we gotta do some box pushing. Little mini puzzle. Extreme crate push in action. It doesn't get more intense than that. Lara is a certified thief at this point. To say the least. She does her job well, though. You gotta give her that.
She's strong.
She's unhumanly strong. Right now these are wooden crates, but usually she's pushing like granite around. Like,
you know how
Golden
uncomfortable
blocks.
that would be in a denim jacket too? Like,
Oh yeah, that would be really difficult.
yeah.
Golden
Sweating.
blocks are the best because they probably weigh like 25 tons each.
Yeah.
Because it's like 8 cubical meters, yeah.
Yeah, and
It
it's
feels
just
stronger now.
nice.
Wait,
you're so,
wait,
you're
wait
so
a
good at-
second.
You're so good at that.
That
Adrian.
was good.
Thanks.
Gold density 19.3 grams per square. Calculate.
Pretty freaking heavy. That's my calculation. That was so on point. Yeah, honestly, I thought that was a snippet in the game that I just didn't trigger before.
Now it's me trolling you, sorry.
Oh, no worries. Troll away. I'm used to that. Okay, so I gotta push this right button. Get some ammunition hiding in the corner. All right. Now I gotta press the left button now and... Actually, do I? No, I don't. Just kidding. I gotta push that over and then press the left button.
Well, if I calculated correctly, 152 tons.
Jesus.
Yeah, because 19 is per cubical meter, and she's like pushing 8 cubical meters.
So it'd
Like
be
one-
less impressive if she just picked up this car right now.
No, yeah, she's like in some custom levels she does it. Yeah, in Christmas
Oh,
levels.
does
has this
she?
full car, yeah.
Wow.
I have never seen her push a truck yet. But she
Ah.
should someday.
First time I missed that jump, of course.
Does she not do that in your favorite level, DJ? I'm sure you know the one I'm talking about. I suppose it's a Jeep, not a truck, technically.
Yeah, but yeah, Jeep is nothing, and Jeep has no fuel, so it's like an excuse. It's more light, like than normally. The most realistic level ever, when she runs out of fuel and pushes the Jeep through the desert to the gas station.
If anyone wants to see that, I think it's called Pandiessence.
Yeah, no more gasoline. It has the alternate English title. You also have gasoline in this level. There's gasoline almost in every city level.
You like the red light I have going on? Well, I actually have every other color too. People in chat could redeem.
But that's your
yeah, it's my thing.
Your theme.
It is
your thing, like your logo.
I always start I always start with the red. Gotta look angry to start.
Why angry?
It's gonna look tough. I'm playing Lara, playing as Lara Croft. You gotta try to be close to as tough as she is. Not quite as tough, but all right.
Purple.
Want it purple? Okay, I got you.
Shout out to Clona in chat for making those awesome stream animations you see on the Crystal channel before all these streams.
Yeah, those are awesome. I downloaded that.
Especially the animating one, it's so cool.
Especially because he comes up with a different animation each time.
Yeah. Din makes the still image, but Clona makes the animated one. So shout out to both of them.
Yeah, they're so
Zen, what's the matter? Oh, I seen somebody redeem Put the Shades On, which is another popular redemption that is none other than the classic Lara shades, which greatly impair my vision, by the way, especially on dark levels like this. We'll do that for like 10 minutes. Classic. I legitimately can't see that good. I'm wearing like Lara does, like this. There we go. Okay, so we got a gun. Now I can go put the ticket in.
Tyrannita, that message you highlighted, it just reminds me of the
oh my god,
the track that Norsk made, the digitized track.
Yeah, I remember that all too much, Tyrannita. That was not fun. It was in the Cistern that she's talking about, where you have to gotta rain out the water. Yeah. Turns out, well, you gotta fill it with water, actually. It turns out I didn't do that. But with the glasses, it looked like I did. Alright, so we're breaking into more apartments casually. This is actually our first secret, so this is optional. But we gotta go for the secrets. There we go. Alright, head back now. Now we can enter that train.
I love that Metropolitan sign, it's so cool. That one on the way in.
Yeah, the attention to detail is really nice, honestly.
Yeah, there are a lot of touches here, which didn't have to be. The level was already good without them, but they did extra effort.
It just brings everything together that much more.
Well, all the French posters in the metro as well.
You love all the signage, really makes it feel like London. Yeah, it's Paris, Tom, but I get what you meant. We are in Petti. Say. Okay, now we're prepared. Let's make a quick save. And we're getting ambushed. Here we go. The deed is done. So we just grabbed the hotel key, which, if you remember in the beginning of the levels, where we first passed by.
Could do something creative, like, I don't know, the train arriving and you jump the train instead of climbing over this ladder.
I would not have guessed you could climb on that wall.
Yeah, like I said, it looks like I know everything now, and that's only after searching for hours upon end in preparation.
Well, that is why people prepare.
Yeah, or else I would have just, you would have just seen a couple alleyways, we would have been done.
Well, some of builders also have this mindset, also existing in Shalebridge, which is going to be in extra time today, that if you enter an empty room, you just have to look around because no empty room is actually empty. But as a player, you need to be prepared for it because sometimes it is the approach and sometimes it isn't. Sometimes you have a decoration room which isn't even meant to contain gameplay. In the old days of Tomb Raider, there was no space for extra rooms, so everything was interactive. Like every location had a purpose, and everything was like the visuals, the graphics were designed around the gameplay as a shell.
Yeah, after playing this level, I fully expect that now.
That's why in modern day levels, it's quite cool to have a voice in or something like, I can climb that, or something, and have her look at it.
It sounds like you should be the voice. You do the voiceover for some of them.
I have for a couple, yeah.
Yeah.
She's our resident Lara, yeah.
Awesome.
Well, Green Key as well. Like Green Key's done a lot more than I have, actually.
I am the resident hobo or immigrant worker, usually.
Or Professor, DJ. Don't do yourself down there.
European accent.
Nice.
Professor in one level.
Are there any stream alerts or those commands that have your voice in them yet, Agent?
Any what? Sorry.
You know how a lot of the streamers have stream alerts or commands and stuff like that.
The sound.
Are there
commands.
any of you yet with Lara's voice?
Not that I'm aware of. Not that I'm aware of.
You should make some for your own channel since you do it so well.
That would be cool.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, my host alert is a splash sound and it makes me jump every time. Lara jumping in water and it's like. Shh.
Nice. Well,
just making sure you keep yourself awake every time.
Yeah.
If you ever need a Bostonian, your guy.
I was going to ask if you're from Boston because I was like, that has to be a Boston accent.
Yeah.
Pardon me, if that was just your way of trying the doors.
There is no other accent like it.
It's painfully obvious, isn't it?
Just a little.
Okay. I used to think I didn't have an accent. Funny enough. Alright, nailed it. Oh.
Hello, Ash.
Dang it.
Hello.
Oh, hey, how's it going, Ash?
Oh, Ash.
You made
It's
it.
an Ashling.
Ashling. No. That's why I
You
saved.
died.
No, I didn't die. Okay. It's a slight mishap.
You died.
No, I didn't. I promise. This time I didn't die.
You totally died.
Oh god. Almost ran off the edge again, though. I mean, in this first level, there's not that much to die to. More like an introductory kind of. A lot of puzzles. Right. So we're in the warehouse now. And this is another part that I seriously couldn't believe was the solution when I figured it out. You gotta shoot the electrical cover to push the switch. Which again is probably like a normal thing in the level editors, but being my first time, I was not expecting it.
This gives me major Tomb Chronicles vibe, this warehouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are some occasional TR5 textures as well, I think. However, the patterns were also shared a little bit between Angel of Darkness and 5. Maybe not literally the same textures, but the fashion.
Hey.
The wall light objects are definitely from Chronicles.
All right. Another thing I really like too is it's like a mix of every sound effect from like all the different games. Like you got tracks from Angel of Darkness, Tomb Raider 1, Tomb Raider 3. That is another thing I didn't even know you can do, is pushing the blocks down. And the flares too. They got the Tomb Raider 2 sound.
Pushing blocks down is actually quite rare in custom levels, I think, right? Because
it is only a TRNG feature.
Yeah.
And since TRNG, you can actually soft lock with this, so you have all these broken pieces of floor in places where you shouldn't push the block down.
Oh yeah, I discovered this in my level out yesterday when I was trying to build a push block puzzle. Like, why can she push it on that bit of floor?
You can also put a pickup below the floor, and the block still thinks the pickup is in the way, so you will not really
That's good to know.
enable the movement, even if it is enabled. Because enabling the gravity push is the global setting. So in any place in the map, when there is a space to push the block down, you will push it down. So you need to carefully design or break the floor, or you can just push, put an invisible torch, for instance, under the floor, and it's gonna force the block to care that there is an obstacle.
Oh, jeez. That's why I save that every time. Yeah, so right now I'm on a timer, so I gotta be quick and precise and not do that.
We believe.
It's not a very forgiving timer, I'll tell you that.
You can do it!
I
Look,
do.
when I'm being supportive.
Wow, that's a change.
Excuse you?
Nailed it. Okay.
Classic.
You still got the classics going, love it. Yeah, Ash has me as a soundbite. Okay, so right now I could technically leave and end the level, but there's a secret in here. TRLE timers are always unforgiving. Well, that's good to know. Should get used to it then.
Also depends on the quality of keyboard or controller. Some keyboards allow you to only press like three keys together. Other inputs have sometimes a delay. Like you cannot really know.
Skill of the player.
You cannot really know if you are designing a timed run which is 10 seconds too short, or if it's with a 10-second margin sometimes.
Yo, Lion, how's it going?
Yeah, my keyboard for some reason won't let me turn. I forget which way it is now, left or right and sprint at the same time, and I've just grown accustomed to it, and I just live with it now.
And it depends on how the wires go inside the keyboard. I had this problem with my old laptop, but I shifted the right hand, like one key to the left, and that combo has worked already.
You can change the keys and then you can make it work, yeah. I had the same on mine.
Right, okay.
Well, yeah, you guys all play on keyboard. I'm a controller gamer.
Yeah, then you cannot really remember.
Old school, I like
PC
the keyboard.
Master Race.
But you
Nice.
still have joy to key,
exactly,
right?
Rap.
So,
You're in the
I
minority
think you can.
now.
I'm a minority now. That's okay. I'll die on my hill. My controller.
The worst thing I have ever seen was playing with a wireless controller.
That's
and
what I'm using.
Every command was like 1/3 of a second delayed. So
really,
no matter how hard she tried to do the time run, she couldn't. And she also refused to take a save game for an hour because she thought it's meant to be possible, and it was possible in the level, but not with the delayed inputs. So sometimes people just don't know.
That's odd.
As a builder, you need to anticipate.
Yeah, just imagine that problem in a multiplayer online game. Not fun. It's not really a big issue in Tomb Raider, right? I mean, it's just you have to deal with the delays and can adjust to them.
Yeah, but in that one case, it was a really extreme case because when I played the game, I had like 5 seconds of margin, and with that controller, it was like not enough, like 5 seconds too short.
So what did you do? You plugged it in and then it worked?
That is the end of Paris.
Fortunately, it wasn't my controller, but yeah, I just explained. I tried to explain what is the problem. Sometimes people cannot play, and you don't know if it's the player or the controller. It takes time, like half an hour, to actually realize what the problem is and if you are even supposed to help or not.
When I used to be a technician, when I was 15 or something, I used to say the problem lies in the interface between the computer and the keyboard, which is a person. So.
Yeah, mostly it does.
Oh, here's a good one. Griffin asks, everyone in VC, who is your favorite female protagonist? I mean, come on. Do we need to say anything?
It's Archer.
Okay, so we reached the beginning of the second level.
I would go with Aloy, though.
Yeah, you still have some time. You can continue.
Yes, so we'll continue a little bit. This is, for me, where the level, or the game at this point, it's basically a mini game, isn't it? It really picks up.
Yeah, this part's very AOD. It's really cool.
Alright, so we got our first secret here.
Gotta love. Sesam says, Janice.
Janice should have her own spin-off. Like, Parisian get to the origins, how everything began, you know.
It's like pushing me off to the side over here. What's going on with that? There we go.
Oh yeah, that's the initial platforming sequence. You can already see the learning curve. The tutorial is over, the real game begins now.
Yep, that's exactly what came to mind. Why is that happening?
The third level and fourth, those have some insane platforming sequences. So if you don't master the second level, you can... Yes.
Oh, great. Yeah, there is some crazy platforming later on, like banana jumps that like, oh my god, I didn't even grab. Like I spent like, not even kidding, close to an hour just doing one jump.
Did you say banana jumps?
I did.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is when Lara turns in meter.
It's Lara terms. It's when you basically have to jump around a wall. Oh my goodness. Freaking ankles are broken again. But yeah, effectively you gotta jump around a wall by like turning midair. That's what you would call a banana jump.
It is still quite easy when there is only one piece of wall, but some builders deliberately apply double walls to make it
Oh my god.
even, yeah.
Yay, we
In
made it.
Alcatraz, by Mags, you have this.
Okay, so I'm cheating a little bit by grabbing this. It
And
won't actually break right away.
At that point of difficulty, you don't even know if it's meant to be or if it's a skip.
Spending a lot of time slaughtering her right now.
You can save while you're grabbing.
Yeah, I could. I could. Oh my god. Yeah, as you can see, this level is unforgiving.
Oh yeah, speaking of controllers, I have seen a player who couldn't save during such sequences, so
Oh,
he
wow.
had to do like a double timed run in King Arthur Project without any saving. And it was around that time when we realized it's actually the problem with controllers.
Okay, alright, fine. We don't need legs at all anyway. I swear I didn't struggle this bad before this. Okay, nailed it. Let's save. For God's sakes. There we go.
Pardon me, if that was just your way of trying.
This
the
one,
doors
after the prologue, has one of the best underground sections ever built. One of the most atmospheric.
I've just met a man who may as well have been Brundlefly.
When I was looking at the screenshots for all these levels today, I was like, "Ooh, these levels, some of these levels look really pretty."
Yeah.
I expected as much since
This
Like
level set
this
here
right here.
is one of
It's nice.
few where you have like several completely different kinds of environment, and every single take is like masterful. There is no weak level in this level set, just like Trix did with A Time Odyssey.
I really love this room here, where you gotta branch off to all these other rooms. Collect gems to get through. So we'll probably be able to do a couple of them. Okay. See, that happens when you got your walk and dash button mapped to the same button.
Yeah, this place is oozing with AOD vibes. It's really
Yeah.
cool. It's got something of the Hall of Seasons about it.
Yeah.
This pillar from AOD is actually probably one of the top 3 pillars ever used in TRLE. The second one is the pillar from Coastal Ruins, you know, the striped Greek one.
Oh yeah, that one, yeah. It's because vertical textures are best for pillars.
Yes. And you don't have really many of them.
Mm.
That's the problem of building in Minecraft, by the way. You get horizontals and you get tiles, and you don't get those vertical. Yeah.
Unless you get quartz. That's the only one.
Yes. I used
There we
quartz
go.
pillars last time. In Tomb of DJ version 3.0.
All right.
Right. So we got our first gem. Oh, this room. The jumps are so particular in this room. What the heck is that? You just got like swarmed with a fireball. Did you see that?
Oh, that's the fire glitch that happens sometimes.
Perfect.
Normally, it's if you've got a torch lit that it's more frequent, but it does happen.
Interesting. Oh, okay, wow. They usually don't nail that in one try, but alright. Some buffer overflow. Random fire happens often. Okay, just making sure. That would have been bad after we took a bath in the gasoline. Classic. Classic. Oh my. Anybody want some Lara skewers? Oh my god, no, don't go yet. There we go. Alright, that's 2. See if we got time to get them all. We might. Yeah, I ignored the ammo underwater because I know I'm not gonna need it. Because we're gonna be finishing up momentarily. I'm just trying to show off these really well done rooms.
This level set without ammo, if pistols weren't limited, you wouldn't even be able to finish.
Yeah.
And I really cannot say much more without giving spoilers of the plot, so just play it because it's
yeah, I fully intend to finish this
in the history of TRLE. I think you can still get to the revealing flyby of the big location.
Where's this thing?
There.
Oh, there it is. Oh yes, that I want to get to. That is. Oh, I forgot to get the skull. That big location wowed me when I seen it. Okay, I'm just gonna grab the skull. There is shotgun ammo over there, but for the sake of time, we don't need it.
It's usually much better to ignore like 80% of enemies.
Yeah.
They will most likely just get stuck in a wall. Just like in original Tomb Raider, they are just not a threat, and so it is in custom levels as well.
Makes sense.
You can customize combat, but it is also extremely easy to overdo, and only a handful of builders actually can do it without exaggerating.
Oh yes, that's right. These vines, you can climb up. Oh, bye, Prawn. Thanks for joining. Okay. We got our last gem. Uh-oh.
Yep, so we will watch the flyby, and we will leave it a cliffhanger, and I think Blade can get ready.
Perfect. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yep, seen that coming. Dang. It's casually burned to death.
Just save before that.
Yeah. Oh, she'll be fine.
BBQ Laura.
There we go. When I previously tested it, I was able to just sprint and be good, but...
I did the same here. There is something
it's
more
Blade.
to that.
I guess it is on the hour, but...
Yes. We need to begin. But you can show the flyby still. Like, it will not matter that much because...
We're right at the finish right here, so this is it.
Also, we have some margin.
This area is beautiful.
We don't have a big schedule today, so it's okay.
Oh, it's just gonna show a flyby of this next area, which is amazing, by the way. Yeah, this area is huge. Thank you for the 50 bits, bro. And that is going to do it. Is Blade ready to go?
Let's see.
He joined us in voice, so we're not talking yet.
It does look like his channel is live, yes.
Awesome. Okay, so I guess that's all that's left is a big, massive thank you to everyone for joining me on this and for giving me the opportunity to join you guys, and Ash for recommending me. Really do appreciate it. It's been awesome and a privilege to be a part of it.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us.
It's been great
Maybe
meeting
we'll
all
see
you
you
guys.
again.
Yes, that would be absolutely amazing. Okay, so we are starting up the raid. Hopefully I got it spelled right. You make sure that this is Blade's actual logo here. And I'm not raiding somebody else.
A and 3 instead of E.
Okay, yeah, we're going to the right place. Awesome. All right. We are good to go. Sending over all you wonderful winners over to Blade. Thank you guys again. Have a good rest of your day.